Hi guys, Tom Morrison here, and Jenny's died. This is the dead bug exercise that we're going to go through. So the setup for this is going to be that you lie completely flat on the floor. You're going to try and have a little bit of a tuck. You're going to try and pull your ribs down a little bit and try and press your lower back into the floor. From there, you're going to try and maintain that as you lift the knees up a little bit, and then you try and straighten your legs whenever you're here. Hello, hamstrings. And then you actually want to turn so that the big toes are pointing in at each other. So it might feel a bit crampy in and around your hip. Then bring the arms up as well. And this is your dead bug position. So pull the shoulders down a little bit. So you should feel a lot of tension in your middle here. I should be able to punch Jenny in the stomach. She'll be totally fine with that. And then from there, we can start to do some work. So you're trying to maintain this tension that you have in your core. And then from there, we can do opposite arm, opposite leg. We can bring the leg down at the same time as the arm. And you're trying to maintain that core tension the whole time and then slowly bring it back up. Go slow with this stuff. You're really going to build awareness with it. So move slow, slow, slow. Don't just do reps for the sake of reps. And then bring things back up. So this is opposite arm, opposite leg. Then you can also do, if Jenny goes back to the start position again, make sure we maintain that rotate in. It's quite hard to do when you do it properly. Then we're going to go same arm, same leg, and you're going down. And use the force to bring it back up, like that, and then do the opposite side. And again, you're really focusing on keeping your relaxed breathing, but also keeping tension in your belly as well. You can also mix this up so that you only do the arms. So you're trying to bring the arms down, see how low you can get them down. And what you're really looking to avoid here in this bottom position, if Jenny just lets her ribs flare, would be that I could now get my hand underneath her. We don't want that. You want the ribs pulled down the whole time. If you're starting to sacrifice a bit of the shoulder position there, that's okay if you're maintaining that. But over time, you want to try and get the arms as flat down as you can while maintaining the ribs pulled down, and then bring the arms back up. And then this is the stinking one because your legs are heavier than your arms for some people. Then from there, we're going to lower the legs down nice and slowly until we get to nearly the floor. Maintain that position and bring it back up. Oh, that's absolutely horrible. So we'll give Jenny a rest for a little second so she can shake herself out. So it's a really, really great drill again for that spine awareness. So you're trying to teach yourself to keep good tension in the core and be able to move from the shoulders and the hips. So it's a really, really good one for the anterior core strength. What you can do if you're in a class setting, or say you're a coach or you just have a friend that you're training with, you can start to be really mean with this drill. So what Jenny's going to do is go back up into that position. And what your partner can start to do is test your shoulder and your hips from all different directions. So think forward, back, and left and right. So for Jenny, say right shoulder here, I can start to test her on each position. So I can just push her on the arm and she has to try and resist as I push. And you can do that with all of the limbs. So I can try and push down. She has to work the hip flexor. Here she has to work the hamstring. Oh, it's horrible. And then here she has to work the abductor. And then here she has to work the adductor. So you're starting to get this multi-directional strength with this position. So it's like almost like an isometric hold. And because every partner will be different, they can start to play around with things and do all these different positions. And it makes your body have to think and react for itself. So it's very, very good for firing things up and switching things on. And it's a bit of fun as well. I quite like this one. So you can start to play around with your partner. Remember though, if you're going first to be nice, because it'll be your partner's turn to get you back next. And another one I really, really like is to go with the arms and legs at the same time and try and open the person up. So like here, like that, and they have to resist the whole time, and it's absolutely stinking horrible. Oh! And then let Jenny relax again. Okay, so great drill. If you're like me and you don't have any friends, you could use a resistance band, and then you could just have to manipulate where your body sitting in the band will pull from whatever direction you're at if you want to go that far with it. So it's a nice one to put multi-directional strength into the shoulders and the hips as well. Okay, so that's a dead bug exercise. Practice it well by yourself. And then also on top of that, make sure if you have a partner to play around with those different positions, because it's quite a unique strength that you can start to build. Okay guys?